Here we are at 601 Branford Drive in Hull, Georgia. This is the front of the house. This is really a decent neighborhood. Most of these houses are very well kept. It's in a great area. It's got great access to Athens, UGA, general commerce, restaurants, and shopping. This is the front. There is a lot of rotted wood on the exterior of this property for soffits and fascias. The gutters have trees growing at them. And of course, I'm turning in the roofing inspection. Storm door needs to be replaced. The exterior siding needs not only to be pressure washed, but it needs to be painted. We got to come up with some way to keep water from going into the crawl space because this system is not working. The HVAC inspection was yesterday, and he said there's a bunch of water underneath that we need to get out of there. In the meantime, we may put a dehumidifier or a fan under there and get it dried out, which is hard to do because we've had a ton of rain. Back deck, again, lots of soffit and fascia issues. The roof is at the end of its life. I'm hoping this will not glare in the sun. Okay. There's boards on the back deck that once it's pressure washed, they will probably need to be replaced and restained. I don't know if you can see it from here, but somebody rigged up a chimney cap. Maybe I can get zoomed in there enough. That is nothing but two pieces of metal bent over, held on with bricks. All windows are single pane, and I haven't found one that opens and shuts yet. And here again, you can see where it's not shut completely, but it won't go beyond that. This is an interesting way to hook up the water from one spout to the next, or I guess you call it a next, but that can be removed without a problem. There's a couple of pieces of siding on the outside here that need to be replaced. This crawl space is extremely small, and the plumber that came out to do the inspection wouldn't do it because it was too small. So I am looking for another plumber. There is a detached one-car garage, and there again there's some siding that needs to be replaced at the bottom of it. It needs a garage door. This door has had not only rotted wood, but the windows were knocked out and somebody put screen. Not to mention it really needs paint. And a lean-to. You could call it a carport, but you have to drive across the yard to get here, so I wouldn't really consider it to be a carport. And on the back of the detached garage, there is a small area that you could keep maybe yard equipment. Okay, this is the, if I was looking at the house, it would be the left side of the crawl, or the left side of the house. This is the second crawl space. Like I said, the plumber refused to do an inspection. Gutters have definitely got to be cleaned. And this unit, I've sent in, or will be sending in again this afternoon, the HVAC inspection. It doesn't work at all. It's got corrosion. It's a hot mess. All the ductwork underneath the house is uninsulated and a mess. It's been torn down, probably by animals. And other than that, this is 601 Branford. Personally, I happen to think this could be a good flip, provided that the client, if he bought the note right, it's worth it because of the proximity to everything, to UGA, to Athens, to Commerce. This is a very growing area. I live in Hull, and although I don't live out here, this is suburbia for me. We've got 30 acres, and I live in a very more rural part of Hull, but Athens has been bearing down on this for the last 5 years, hard. There are very few active comps out here. Within a 2-mile radius of this, I only found one active. So this is a very growing and desirable area.